안녕하세요. 오늘은 새로운 또 다른 게임을 해보려고 합니다. 이름 뭐야? 아무튼 뭔 게임이에요. 뭐시기 그래서 게임이고, 도전적인 전투 경험을 원하는, 저는 이제 도전적인 전투를 원하기 때문에 어려운 난이도로 한번 가보겠습니다. 전투는 항상 재밌기 때문에 포커스 엔터테인먼트 뭐시기 재밌어 보여가지고 이거
Madam,
좀
sir,
기다린
the ship
게임이라.
lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
타고 내리시면 됩니다요. 난가? 오. 나 아니네.
Dreamed of
도인트
clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
너드 게임.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
에이.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
잉글랜드. 폭풍에 치는 배.
Welcome to America.
미국에 왔다.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte.
저 시대 머리는 스크래치를 많이
Stands ready to serve.
낸 머리들이 많아요. 희한하게. 어떻게 했을까?
Come on, I tell you, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living,
산자에게
death
생명을,
to the dead.
망자에게 죽음을.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew.
베니셔들이 뭘까?
Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple.
망자를 죽이는 건가?
Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties.
사냥꾼들 같은
Death is but a
베니셔들.
trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
친구들을 끌어당겼다. 저주에 뉴 에덴.
If this is June, I'd hate to see
이렇다면
January.
1월을 끔찍하겠고.
I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime.
추운 줄
I'd have stayed in Scotland.
스코틀랜드도 춥지 않나?
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
오, 굉장히 어두운데. 추워 보인다. 비도 오고.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
제가 이 친구 캐릭터인가 봐요. 오케이.
I think I weary of long boring sea voyages.
쉬프트가 뛰는 거네.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
스페이스가 회피.
After this, we should set sail
이게 공격
somewhere
마우스
warm and
왼쪽이요.
safe. The dead don't linger.
오른쪽이
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
차지도 되고. 오케이. F 이거는 회복량 깎고.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
나도 같은 생각이야. W와 이 키를 눌러 자는. 아하. 이 키를 눌러서. 이거 뭐야? 어떻게 올라가? 도움말 왜 안 나와요? 2? 아, 이것도 2.
I think we can get through here.
여긴 통과할 수 있겠군.
Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
내가 지나갈 때쯤에 무너지는 거 아니야, 이거?
Looks steady enough.
2.
Watch out!
이럴 줄 알았다, 이럴 줄 알았어. 멀쩡하게 그냥 옆에 타고 가면 되지.
Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
2.
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Over-eager apprentices.
됐나 봐. 뭔가 어렸어요. 그럼 난 어떻게 가?
I can break my way through here.
이건 못 부순다. 어허. 부숴서 어디를 가야 되는 거야? 어허, 여기도 길이 있네. 2. 오케이. 길이 아니야? 장애물을 넘는 건 무조건 2네요. 아하, 이게 망자야?
I could beat you in my sleep.
자면서도 이길 수 있겠구만. 차지 중에도 회피가 되나? 오케이. 아하, 이게 뭐야?
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
별일 없었어.
Same. I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
가죽.
More wanderers.
오, 잘 싸우네.
Behind you!
오, 잘 싸우네.
As easy as falling off a box.
식은 죽 먹기구만. 그래.
Can't tell how long these
그렇단
people are dead.
말이지.
The original
여기서
settlers,
점프하면 안
perhaps.
되나?
Whoever. This doesn't
그런 거 없나 봐요. 길은 정해져 있나 보구나. 무기로 공격하면 추방력 게이지가 차오른다. 대상을 추방할 수 있다. 2를 눌러서 오케이.
Time to leave for good.
2. 한 방에. 적들이 공격하더라도 내가 먼저 때리면은 경직이 되나봐요. 유령 먼지. 내가 먼저 공격하면은 적 경직시킬 수 있다. 오케이. 얘 우두머리라고 경직이 좀 안 되나 봐요. 우파! 오, 재밌는데.
Do not belong here.
재밌다. 오, 괜찮은데요?
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
찰스 목사님 말을 들어보자.
Empty docks in a growing settlement.
뭐가 있을 것
Good
같은?
sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their
보통
asses?
소반 지역에 이렇게
Isn't
횃불 있는
that what
데가
selectmen do?
아이템 같은 거 있는데. 빨리 가. 그냥 나 무시하고 먼저 가. 뉴 에덴 타운. 뉴 에덴 마을.
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
나침반이
Would you
현재
lecture on
조사
the Saturday
지역에
marriage?
들어왔어. 아하.
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us
여관을
together.
찾으세요.
Aye, I remember you telling me.
INN 이게 저거 익숙하죠. 여관. 이렇게 하면은 또 번역돼 있네. 여관. 이게 여관? 이거 여관 아님? 잠겨 있어. 둠스데이 has come.
Great.
Sets the tone.
이게? 얘 아닌데? 얘 여관이야?
This must be the inn.
INN. 자네가 목사인가?
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banish it. Please, come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the
수정태
help.
맞나?
She's the boss. You're not Charles.
아니야.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
뉴
What's
스미스.
left of us?
스미스.
Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss.
아,
We'll do
죽었어?
what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
아, 아주
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners.
용기가 아주
Oh,
가득 찬
Her point
친구예요.
still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we're as lambs to the slaughter.
The banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
길 건너편에 있다. 제 도움.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden.
아까 나레이션 했던 거
Discommodes me
찰스
greatly to
아니었어?
remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
의사도 살릴 수 없었나요?
Could your physicians not save him?
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no
의사도 없어?
difference. Charles was dead when we found him. We do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said, rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses, all. As a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
마을이 왜 이렇게 텅 비었냐?
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements, anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
사람들은 다시 올까요?
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many
애들은
could not live
대피시켰구나.
with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
저주에 대해
What
묻는다.
can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worstens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
저주의
What do you
원인이
think
뭔가요?
caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its
Abyss.
spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honour. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his banishers lift the curse.
조언을 구하러 들을지도 모르겠어요.
Perhaps we may come to you for advice.
Please do, madam, for I would be only too glad to give it.
그럼 이만.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared
옛
for you
학교
in the old
건물에
schoolhouse.
자네들 방.
I'll be here if you need me.
이게 학교 건물. 알겠습니다. 예, 챙길 거 없습니까 여기? 읽기. 지난번 마을 회사와는 긴장한 설정 할 수 없어. 창과 지시도 창과다. 주님의 축복이 있기를. 그렇구만. 2층에 뭐 없니? 잠겨 있고. 잠긴 건 못 여나 아예? 그러네. 뭐야? 획득. 스페인 은화. 스페인 은화? 미국이라며. 미국인데 왜 스페인 은화를? 일단 가죠.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms.
아까
If only we'd been here earlier.
이제 건너편이라고 이어. 여기가 아까 뭐
As Charles would say,
도와주겠다고 하는
another day, another soul to
이 사람.
save.
These people have no idea what they're
대화를
up
못
against.
하네요. 대화.
So, you're done listening to Fairfax's prattling. That man turns a pretty phrase, and does so to the exclusion of all else.
이곳의 대장인가요?
Tell me, Captain, what does your rank signify? Militia?
I maintain the train band.
민병대.
I also anticipate threat. Natives, brigands, the French and other monsters. The curse, though, that's a whole different kettle of shite. Not even poor Davenport saw that one coming.
Any thoughts on the origins of the curse?
None useful. I'm a military man. I'm no dark artist.
I'll take that as a gentle jab. You don't believe in my work.
I can tell you're a woman of talent and capability. I respect that. The rest of it, that's your remit, not mine. Me? I'm the old guard. You and your Scots greenhorn, you're the hope. You'd best prevail.
그럼 이만.
We'll be
안녕히
back.
계세요.
I'll be
저주를
here.
풀기 위해서
Unless I'm not.
이 마을에 왔고 예,
We should go to Esther.
의뢰한
I think
목사는
the governor said that house stood above
원인
the
모르는 병에 걸려서 병이든 뭐든 걸려서 죽어버렸고 조금만 줄일게요. 커가지고 적용. 그래서 우리는 악마인지 유령인지 뭐를 사람들을 처치를 해야 되나 봐요. 실례합니다. Excuse me.
Antea, Red,
아는 사이야?
come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now.
남편이 죽었다고 했죠.
We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith.
아, 찰스
They will
목사가 이
If
사람
only he had
남편이었다.
kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
우리가 꼭 알아야 할 것이
Is
있나요?
there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present
집에
about
그
the
여자
house.
잠자는 거 느끼고 있었어요.
His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
사무실에 가면 그냥
Thank you,
서류가
Esther.
그 전엔 어땠나요?
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
가스계 총독.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
그럼 이만 조사를
We'll take a
해보겠습니다.
look around, if that's all right.
한번 둘러보고 싶어요. 사무실에서 서류를
May I
확인해
give any
보라고 했죠.
You stay put. We'll find the way.
첫 번째 힌트를 잠금 해제했습니다. 탭. 어허. 남편의 유령 본 후. 일단 유령도 있을 거라고 하죠. 조사.
Purcell. Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
인계의 명물은
I
이유를
believe you brought your
알려면은
pianoforte to New England.
이
It cost a fortune.
대화 중에는 저걸 못 하나
But you
보네.
cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
조사도 해야 되고 저기 악보 같은 것만 맞네. 이거 뭐야?
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me.
이건 밖으로
That was
나가는
nice of
거고.
him.
잘 편집하고 급한 건지 모르겠네. 쓰다가 잘해서 분단이나 우리 어떻게 또 교사 사건 찰 수 없네. 전부
I didn't
기록해두라는.
know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to give.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
조사. 여기가 퀘스트 같은. 주께서 꿈으로 성경인가봐요.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
한양전조 배우 누구나 지나고 도대체 쉴 수가 없다. 이렇게 살 수는 없다.
These notes are erratic ramblings.
아 이게
Charles was
조사를
worried
못하네.
about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their bed?
유령 사건.
Beds.
저점 꼭 해보고 싶다. 진행됨. 찰스. 아 이렇게 추가되어 있구나. 유령 사전. 침실을 조사한다. 개미 개똥지박이 요네하스 리더. 뭔 뜻일까요? 이거 뭐야? 체스 세트본 귀중한 왕의 말이다.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
이거
Or
뭐야?
to remind him that he had yet to beat me. I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were.
아 이거 대화할 때는
Still,
조사 못하는 게
you did all
답답한데.
right.
세계지도 한국도 있겠죠. 어딨나? 요건가? 잽 그런가? 저 게임 저기 한국 전인가? 그다음에 조사 안 한 거.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
조사.
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
Something must
조사가
have really
보이는 건
triggered
다 한
him,
번씩
lost his edge.
해봤고. 여기 봐. 그 여자가 내 꿈에 찾아온다. 목마는 어디에서 왔는가? 나는 스승님의 가르침을 기억한다. 이제 위험에 맞서 상심하는 상태였습니다. 마약하면 상관없다. 마는 유령 또는 마귀인을 뜻하는 말이다. 조사했더니 얻은 심리주에도 못 맞춰가지 못했다. 왜일까? 뭔가가 유령보다 강한 것 같다. 피해자가 개인적으로 공포를 건드리며 약 올리는 악몽을 만들어낼 수 있다. 오케이, 알겠어요. 찰스 대목사 은색 브로치.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
보라, 자식들은 여호와의 유산이요 태의 열매는 그의 상급이로다. 시편. 잠자기 전 카모마일에 우리 맛있어요. 이러면 잠 잘 오죠. 카모마일이 불면증에 도움이 되는. 에블린이라는 사람. 오, 여기 조사가 또 있네. 찰스가 죽었어. 난 방향조차 구분할 수 없어. 며칠 이제 말해도 나가 좀 내 생각이다.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
이건 브로치였고. 더 조사할 건 없죠. 그러니까 와이프가 남편 장례식에 못 왔다.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
악몽을 꾸고
Has the
계신가요?
curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
아까
You're in
울었던
pain.
자국들이 다
That might have
사라졌어.
brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
우리가 꼭 알아야 할 것이 있나?
Is there
한 번 더
Lord,
물어볼까?
did I have
If he's here,
You can
we'll,
Charles is
아까랑 똑같네요.
we
뭔가
must make
please
뭔가 이제 찾아내서 지문이 더 생겼을 줄 알았는데
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
응? 똑같은 응? 아, 다른 편지구나. 아무튼 에스더에게 계속 편지를 보낸, 그러니까 자기 와이프한테 계속 꾸준히 편지를 보냈네. 걱정이 많이 됐나 보구만.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
뭔가 숨기는 게 있는 것 아닌가 싶어요. 표정이.
You'll be alright.
I doubt it. But I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles.
까.
Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same.
묘지에 가서 물어보겠다.
Be careful.
찰스 유령을
You too.
불러낼 수 있나? 유령이 있다고 했으니까. 오. 아까 묘지도 있었죠. 봐뒀죠.
You'll be one of the banishers then? Come too late.
Antea Duarte.
Of course.
악몽을 꾸고 계신가요?
Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I
참네.
attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
A name might help.
I'll not poison my parish with loose chatter. Besides, I have no name to give you.
그럼 이만.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
그렇구만. 아까 마을 표지판 같은 거 있지 않았나? 쌤, 제가 여기로 이쪽으로 가야 되나? 한국 근처에 묘지 있다고 아까 표지판에 있었죠? 그다음에 이쪽인가? 여기 상인도 있나 보네?
Be warned.
Calm you, sir.
Oh,
We're banishers.
I, madam,
악몽을 꾸고
The
계신가요?
nightmare
of course I do. Not everyone will.
of what?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present. She just stands there.
Does she?
If she does, I have no way of knowing. There you are. In fact,
Tell me,
I'll tell you this.
banishing is a job, sir.
A banisher must have charms. A trinket.
What I need right now.
I've seen famine,
기근,
madness,
광기,
the shadow of early. I mean, I've seen it all before. Folk,
Your leave.
as soon as possible. Did you?
The crew refused to dock
Might I ask?
along the coast by a path remarkable.
상품을 보여주세요.
Care to?
Most of my
판매. 구매 리넨 양털 이거 뭐 이렇게 비싸냐 이. 그럼 이만.
I bid you good days.
하긴 초반 지역인데 쓸만한 걸 팔겠어. 아 요게 지도다. 아 지도에도 이렇게 잘 나와있네.
A wisp. So close to town.
공동묘지를 폐쇄했다. 왜일까?
Where are you leading me? More of you? Too slow.
허, 차, 파. 느리구만. C를 눌러 방어한다. 오호. 아이고.
No one is safe here. Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
유령 먼지를 획득했다. 베니셔는
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
뭔가를 감지할 수 있대요.
Many dead in more recent years.
찰스
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
망령의 표식을 찾아야 된다나 봐요. 여기가 찰스 목사의 무덤. 왜 이거? 왜 못 봤어? 일단 반짝이란 건 다 눌러봐. 황철석. 바로바로 못 넘어가네. 어딘가 또 숨겨진 데가 있지 않을까?
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal.
기억이 남았을 때 밝힐 수 있지 몰라. 의식 수행. 해안초. 황철석과 해안초가 있어야 의식을 할 수 있나 봐요. 황철석. 해안초? 해안초는 해안에 있겠지? 왜 쥐들이 많아? 여기 요 시대 때는 좀 쥐가 아주 많았겠죠? 풀떼기 어디서 얻습니까?
Everyone buried here died in 1677. The previous epidemic.
볼까? 아니 그 풀떼기도 같이 줘야 되는 거 아니오? 처음 하는 의식인데. 풀떼기 어딨나? 이거 아까 내가 왔던 데지. 해안초면은 해안초면은 해안 근처에 있겠죠? 맞네, 해안초 여기. 아이, 역시 이름.
So well.
파쇼! 이름 속에 답이 있다. 몰래 하나 먹자. 뭐야, 나 이쪽으로 내려오는 것밖에 안 돼? 올라가는 건 이쪽이야? 아, 이렇게 근처에 뭔가 있으면은 팔이 반짝반짝 하나봐요. 장소 성격에 따라 의식도 달라진다. 재료는 소분화된다. 경청의 의식을 수행해야 된다.
In each stain hides a
자국마다
story.
이야기를 품는다. 그러니까 이거를 잘 써야 재료 헛되이 쓰지 않고 힌트를 잘 얻을 수 있나 봐요.
In the name of the Lord,
주님
I
이러면
command you,
이거에서 떠나라.
be gone from this place.
You do not command me.
흰옷의 여자.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself.
Well, since you ask so politely.
Who are you?
Who are you? 굉장히 겁먹은 목소리네.
I am everything you've ever feared.
얘가 목마인가?
Be gone. You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
아이고. 오호, 이렇게 죽었다.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it?
찰스 목사가 죽은 곳을 조사해라. 아까 무덤 위치는 알아봤었는데 얘 아닌가? 아, 저기 가이드 따라가면 되지. 아, 여기 아까 왔던 데인데 여기구나. 아, 여기서 죽었다. 찰스의 성경. 아까 나왔던 거랑 똑같은 구절 같아요.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
요거 해야 되나?
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you.
야, 원 잘 그린다. 원 그리기 쉽지 않은데.
Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
왜 우리가 올 때까지 기다리시지 않으셨어요?
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house.
예배당에서
Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed.
예배당 속에
Malevolence is contained.
목마가 있는 것 같다.
It won't stay locked up for long.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it
그래서
worked.
묘지에서 돌아오셨다.
I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was love. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
그래,
Antea, give Charlie the ascent.
미련이 많이 남지, 누구든.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
네, 내가 이 마을을 구할게. 성불해라.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can't talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. And Tia gave him the care he needed.
비 온다. 얼른 들어가자. 춥다. 어휴, 이거 봐. 입긴 봐. 너도 뛸 수 있니?
My Charles.
이거 왠지 지키는
Where do you
전투가
think
나올
he
것
is now?
같은데.
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace. And you deserve to rest.
그래. 그러니까 좀 빨리 갈래? 더 빨리 못 뛰겠니? 뛰는 게 안 돼요. 더 저기 빨리 뛰는. 뭔가 이벤트가 또 나올 것 같은데. 안 나오네?
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you. You should get some sleep. You'll need it.
그래요. 푹 주무십시오. 잠깐만. 입구 옆에 편지가 있었어. 내가 아까 안 본 거일 수도 있어. 아, 본 거구나. 괜히 약간 예리한 척 한번 해주고. 좋아. 이제 쉬고 나쁜 친구들을 혼내야겠죠? 뭐야, 너 왜 못
Good
지래?
day to you, madam. Antea Duarte.
Duarte? Duarte?
I am the ba-
Right.
악몽을 꾸고 계신가요?
It may seem like an odd question.
Every time I mean this door, coins fall from the ceiling. Only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down there.
What can you...
The minister closed it down. Said it...
Do you remember when?
The when is difficult to say.
Tell me about...
Why? Would you like... You'll be shocked to learn that there is little... I should have gone when I had the chance.
What can you...
Did Haskell not lay it out? Minister Davenport.
In my experience,
Well,
오케이, 알았어.
you're up to.
마을 사람들 다 악몽을 꾸고 있고. 자넨 누군가?
good days.
You'll be one of Haskell's banished.
Ante Edward.
Few
너도 악몽을 꾸니?
you
Try me.
in my sleep. Chanting demons,
서로
two poor
펼쳐야지.
souls are trapped inside. I wake with a start and rush to the window.
Did you know the...
I did know that. Tease,
And what do you think?
miss, if the devil...
What?
New Eden is scrutinised by...
Do I
우리를
detect a
별로
note
안
of
반기는 것
disapproval,
같은데요,
Mr.
아저씨?
Bachelor?
Oh, I don't doubt your honesty, nor your will. And, madam,
파이들은
Where
어디로
are
갔어요?
several died of fever. We sent...
That can't have been eaten.
No.
오케이. 오케이, 땡큐. 오, 너무 어두운데? 갑자기 밝아졌어. 뭐야 이거? 가죽. 여기가 학교였다. 휴식. 그래, 먼 길 왔으니 좀 쉬어야지.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
무모한 성격을
were you
가졌나 봐요.
really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
망자들은 선자들과 엮이면 안 돼.
The dead have no business with the living.
Letting go is hard, even for the dead. Dies bind fast.
And we are paid to cut the knot.
Would you banish me, if it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't.
널 위해선 뭐든 할 거야.
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red
커플이니까
McGrath,
뭐
and I will
이런
never
얘기를
let you
하겠죠.
go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for banishers.
엄청 센 존재인가 봐요, 복마가.
We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
푹 자라.
Oh, Charles.
쉬고 일해. 쉬면서
Poor
일해야지.
Esther.
Aye, poor Esther. Antea? She took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
누구더라 뭐 왔다는 거야. 망자에게 죽음을 퀘스트 시작.
Where are you? You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
이제 캐릭터 이렇게 교차로 좀 진행을 하나 봐요. 아까 여기 뭐가 표시가 떴던 것 같은데. 설마 이게 꿈속인가?
Who's there? Antea?
왠지 그런 느낌? 목마라고 했으니.
Why would you go up there alone? I'm hoping. Antea?
차. 오케이.
Don't suppose you
컨트롤도
spectres have seen
비슷하구만. 들어와. 이놈의 새끼. 아이템
the
주고.
boss and all, but you could have included me.
한 대 더. 그렇지. 와. 오, 차. 오, 차. 아, 맞다. 이를 누르면 저거 됐지. 가자.
Three blind mice, see how they run, see how they...
Antea?
Blind, all blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea? You hurt? Where are you?
왜 저래? 왜 그러는 거야, 도대체?
I'm here, my love. What happened?
눈동자 색깔 이상한데?
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself.
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
역시
"Will you slay the righteous?"
함정이었어.
Not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hell's balls. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
No.
네가 그렇게 싸움 잘해?
Your lover will
저 한 대.
We are
지금 빠지고. 오케이, 이런 식으로. 오케이, 2명. 뒤에서 공격. 그렇지. 지금 빼. 그렇지. 그렇지. 일로와. 빼. 그렇지. 한번 세게. 빠졌다 뒤로. 네. 세게 한번. 그렇지. 이렇게 하면은 이 추방. 다시야. 아이고. 이거 뭐야? 아, 이거 스토리구나. 야, 이건 좀 세다.
Where's Anthea? If you've laid a finger on her...
You're what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal.
이게 뭐 배신당했었나?
He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
그래.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
오. 왜? 오. 안 돼. 아이고. 이 나쁜 년. 이겐 사람이 아닐까. 나쁜 유령.
Will you come to her aid now when all is lost?
오?
If you do, I'll be waiting.
야, 저 정도 높이에서 떨어지면 사람 죽지 않니?
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down.
아니, 아까 잘 싸웠잖아. 근데 왜? 이거 너무하네.
Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name.
유리 바니.
Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the
뭐라고
cold
하는지
and
모르겠구만.
silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
꿈이겠지? 목마니까 이건 꿈일 거야.
Let her go. Take me
역시 꿈이었구만.
Let her go.
근데 장소가 다르네요. 아하. 그 후로 계속 악몽에 시달리는 거야?
Ah, you're awake.
Who are you?
She who rescued you. Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
We? Oh, God. What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
is dead.
Yes. It's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
Who are you? I feel like we've met, but I'm sure we have not. I feel like I know you forever. But do I?
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Which?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him, and answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how do you feel?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Means you're alive, and you haven't given up.
목마에 대해 묻는다.
This nightmare. How it spoke. It tore right through her. Never seen the like of it.
Few have. Fewer have lived to tell of it.
What drew such a powerful spirit here?
Who knows? Something awful, I don't doubt.
The worst angers rise from the most terrible wrongs. A friend said that. He was trying to warn us.
An immutable law. You have wise friends.
누가 보냈어?
Who sent you?
Her name is Ceridian.
Ceridian.
And my hands and words are hers. Beyond that, don't burden yourself.
그 여자는 누구지?
Ceridian. This little seeker who asked you to find me, is she Scots or something?
It's Ceridian. She's too old to be from anywhere in particular, and while yes, I found you, she told me where to look.
예언자 같은 사람인가?
What am I to do now?
복수해야지.
How do I do it alone?
You're not alone. Have faith. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it. But you must have faith.
This isn't what I want. Not like this. Not without her.
No one gets what they want. You get what comes. And if you survive, you get changed by it. You've a hole in you. A yawning, grimacing pit in your soul. That's love, that is. The hole won't fill because the love won't die.
God, what have I done?
Here's the thing. Unlike most, you get a second chance. I suggest you seize it.
그래, 내가 복수해줄게.
Why do you hate me?
I serve my mistress. She bids me help you, so I help you. Ceridian says the wall between the living and the dead is under threat. You, it seems, have a part to play. This is mine.
You've lost me.
No, I found you. But so did your grief. And it demands to be felt. You may think you're done with your ghosts, Red McCraith. But they aren't done with you. I'll go now. Rest. Why ever my mistress saved you, she has good reasons. The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you if, or when I need to?
Maya marshes. Great big swamps other side of the woods. You can't miss them.
Mm-hmm.
We'll know when you're coming.
Till we meet again then.
Oh.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
불이 시퍼래요.
I'm leaving.
가는데 왜 뒤돌라고 하지? 헐. 순식간에 사라졌어. 주술 같은 건가? 이제 복수하러 가자. 아까 우리가 레벨 1이어서 진 거일 수 있어. 레벨 좀 키워서 가면은 우리가 죽일 수 있을 거야. 걱정하지 마.